the presentation, I would like to respect to our committees of the seminar. Today, I'm so honored to do the presentation on the reuse of Swine wastewater for increasing biomass of Azolla for sustainable agriculture and environment. Why I mentioned about the Swine wastewater? What are the problem of Swine wastewater and what are the benefit of the Azolla? This is the content of the presentation. There are five sections that will be present in briefly. The number one is the problems of statement. The number two research objective. The number three metric and methods. The number four result and discussion. And the last one is conclusion. As we know that swine farm consume a lot of the fresh water and it will be discharged a lot of the wastewater and it will cause the soil contamination, crop pollution, and especially water pollution. Why the swine wastewater cause this problem? Because the swine wastewater contain of the high nutrient like the nitrate and phosphate that could cause the eutrophication. They call the oxygen depletion. The other contaminant like TSS, TDS, BOD, COD, pH, EC, they could cause the water quality lower. Yes, and especially the heavy metal like the copper and zinc that it could uh, cause the problem. It could be applied as the micronutrient and also the toxin as well if it uh, has a high concentration. Yes, and for one more thing, the nitrate it also causes the blue baby syndrome when the people consume the uh, water source directly. Yes, so that how could we address the problem? Yes, and how could we convert from the problem to the benefit? Therefore, I would like to introduce the convenient solution is the biotechnology. This technology we apply the Azolla. This is the Azolla microphylla. It is one of the species of the Azolla. Yes, to apply in swine wastewater and in simultaneously, uh, Azolla could treat the swine wastewater and also increase its biomass. Yes, and after the experiment, this biomass of Azolla could be applied in uh, animal feed as the biofertilizer, and for the swine wastewater could be reused in crop irrigation or the other application. What is the Azolla? Azolla is an aquatic fern that could affect the nitrogen from the atmosphere and could store the high nitrogen and protein. And it could grow quickly, yes, and it could increase its biomass in double around 3 to 6 days. This is the benefit of the Azolla. The Azolla could be applied in the wastewater treatment, feed for livestock, biofertilizer, mosquito control, biogas, and biofuel, and the other application as well. Therefore, the study aimed to identify the efficiency of Azolla in swine wastewater treatment. And number two is to investigate the effects of the surface area and the time on the biomass production of the Azolla microphylla and nutrients by using the untreated swine wastewater. We to investigate the which surface area convenient and the time convenient for biomass production. That it means that we would like to know how long that was good for the Azolla in producing the high biomass. Yes, and which surface area is convenient for the Azolla growing. Yes, surface water was grabbed from the historic pond of a medium-scale farm located in the northeast Konkan province. Yes, and the Azolla microphylla deriving from the Department of Soil Science and Konkan University, which has been being cultured for the experimental purposes. And this is the map that's showing about the location of the swine farm. Yes, and experimental design. In the experiment, there are three treatment and three replicate. Yes. Firstly, the raw swine wastewater was diluted with the tap water to get a 5% and the large. And there are three different surface area. One is the large, yes, light container, yes, light container, medium container, small container. For the medium, for the large container, uh, the size is 0.47 square meter, respectively. Yes, this is the surface area, or we could say the size of the container. And for this process, the Azolla microphylla, uh, 74 gram with 60 liter of the swine wastewater, respectively. Yeah. We inoculated respectively within 21 days without compensation. Yes. For data collection, we uh, collect and collect the swine wastewater every week, and for the fresh biomass also every week. And after we uh, collect it, and then we re-inoculate. Yes. For the data analysis, we use the statistic 10 program. Yes, to analyze and all data in the experiment we analyze it with the uh, analysis of RIN and the LSD to know about the significance. Yes. This is the result and discussion. Yes. The result show that auxiliary have efficiency to keep in balance of the pH around 7. Yes, around 7. And for the DO, around 6 to 7 as well. And for the BOD, it was have the efficiencies, yes, in the small area, and the COD also in a small area, that the Azolla have the efficiency to remove within 7 to 14 days. Yes. And for the nitrate, uh, it was removed effectively in the uh, medium size. Yes. And for the phosphate, it was uh, removed effectively, removed completely in the large surface area. Yes, 100%. Only 14 days. Yes. And for the Azolla biomass, it was good in the large. Yes, in the large area or the large surface area within 14 days. And for the relative growth rate and doubling time, also good in the large uh, surface area within 7 to 14 days. And interestingly, the copper, yes, the copper in the swine wastewater, it was removed, yes, effectively in the small, and it also it increased in the biomass of Azolla, yes, also increased in the biomass of Azolla before and after, yes. And for the copper and zinc, for the zinc, it as well increased, yes, in the biomass of the Azolla as well. That we can see the before and after the experiment. Yes. And the total shutdown nitrogen, it also increased as well. And the total phosphorus, it also increased as well after we inoculated the uh, Azolla microphylla in swine wastewater before and after. Yeah, we could see, take a look at this uh, stable. Yes. And this is the biomass estimation. Yes, biomass estimation for 7 day and 14 day. Yes, of the Azolla microphylla. And this is the biomass estimation as well for the 21 days that show about the Azolla growth and Azolla production. To sum up, uh, the result show that the surface area and the time were significantly affected on both Azolla reduction and removing contaminant. The biomass of the Azolla doubling time relative growth rate was good in the large uh, area within 14 days, and the PADO was carbon balance, yes, uh, around 7, uh, and for DO around 6.9, yes, and for the BOD and COD, it will effectively remove in the small from within 14 days, yes, and the nitrate, phosphate, copper and zinc, it also was good in the large surface area, so that we could conclude that uh, for the the convenient surface area was the large one, and for the time it was good from 7 to 14 days. Yes, is the main conclude. Yes, thank you so much for uh, attention. Yes, thank you so much.